Today's kindergarten through 5th grade students could graduate and work in an industry using technology that hasn't been invented yet. And coding is the language of technology, and it's more important than ever that our students learn about coding. And here to talk to us about how to spark their interest in coding, we have two educators, Dean Harrod-Saris and Sharon Dayton, both from Detroit Country Day School. Thank you so much for joining us. And tell us a little bit, Sharon, about what makes coding so important for students.
Coding is actually a program that you use for all the technology we use today. So everything from your apps, your websites, to your computer software is all run by code. The interesting thing is that 60% of the jobs currently today require some form of coding. So their children need to learn how to code now, so we're taking advantage of that at Detroit Country Day.
All right, and Dean, as we take a look at some of the items you have here, you already have a little guy over here that is moving. Tell us a little bit about that and what it takes to code something like this.
Absolutely. So we have over here is an Ozobot, and this is more geared towards our lower elementary, and it makes coding very easy in that you use strips of paper to make the Ozobot do something, and that's what the whole process is teaching the kids a process that goes from start to finish and learning to make something work. So what we'll do is we'll turn this guy on real quick, if you don't mind.
Sure.
And then we'll put him on the line and we'll see him move. And this is based off of a literacy project where they just read the story about the big bad wolf, and now Little Red Riding Hood's going to make her trek through the forest.
Very nice. I was wondering what the red thing is. That's the cape.
That's
Little Red Riding
absolutely.
Hood and her cape. So it's a great way to actually almost to make literature come alive, and the students get to engage in literature in a different way.
Absolutely, absolutely. So they get to see real life examples too, and do some things that are going to be beneficial for them moving forward. What
are some of the other items we have here?
So again, going across the table here, a lot of these on our right here are going to be for lower elementary. We've got a Kibbo. This one works really well because it's block based, so the kids are used to playing with blocks. They have to build their sequence, and then they scan on a barcode to make this robot work, which is fantastic. This one right here is a Go and Code mouse, where they have to try to get the mouse to the cheese, and I'll actually demonstrate this one where we'll hit the green button. We've already coded it, and then we have to get the sequence to make sure the mouse gets to the cheese. The beauty of it is if it fails, then they have to circle back and figure out where they made their mistake.
So a lot of trial and error, which is a great way to learn.
Absolutely.
So Sharon, how is this coding actually integrated into the curriculum? How do you guys weave this into what you're doing?
We weave it in many different ways for all the different ages. One of the things that we participate in, we're a host for Hour of Code, which is an actual initiative, takes place worldwide, and it's the first week in December. And what we do is we get everyone in the building to participate in a coding program at hourofcode.com, and there the kids will go and code, teachers too, everyone in the building. The whole idea behind Hour of Code started with some entrepreneurs in the Silicon Valley, because they've realized there's a real deficit in the amount of people that actually know how to code versus how many jobs we'll have with that increase in technology. So the goal being for everyone, start coding, sparking more interest, getting more people involved. Day to day, we have several programs that we do with our students. We have a STEAM program that all of the kids participate in, everywhere from the lower grades on into the higher grades. And then we do offer after-school programs for the beginners and the intermediate and advanced students.
All right. Sharon and Dean, thank you so much. If people would like to find out more information, no doubt they can find it on your website.
Absolutely.
And that website is?
www.dcds.edu.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
I
really appreciate it. And this is really a lot of fun. I think maybe I'll start over here, then work my way up to sort of the middle school and high school technology as I move on throughout the day. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.